How far along are you?
5 minutes.
She's consuming alcohol while she's while pregnant.
Oh,
You're 5 months pregnant. You have positive alcohol usage on August 3rd.
no.
Am I reading Mandarin? I mean,
That's
right?
according to the device.
The device says that you're drinking.
That was hand sanitizer at my job, which I emailed my probation officer that day. It's not alcohol. That's why they took me out the register and put me on the floor to where I won't be around anything that consume alcohol, which is the hand sanitizer at my job. And I let my probation officer know.
Sanitizer dissipates in a matter of.
All right, pause here. This is a huge legal gray area. Breathalyzer-type devices can sometimes register false positives from environmental alcohol, like hand sanitizer. The key legal question is intent versus exposure. Should a probationer be punished for being around alcohol or only for actually consuming it? Drop a comment. Have you ever heard of sanitizer triggering a test?
A second, once you put it on and you're done like this, it dissipates in a matter of seconds.
But they write down all the registers and stuff. I have not consumed any alcohol at all.
That's not what this report says. Not only does this report say that you're consuming alcohol, you have excessive skips while you're on probation as well. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, so April 4th, skip test. April 16th, skip test. April 18th, skip test. April 24th, skip test. April 25th, skip test. April 29th, May 2nd, May 15th, May 19th, May 22nd, June 2nd, June 4th, June 8th, June 9th, June 13th, June 16th, June 23rd, June 25th, June 26th, June 30th, July 2nd, 5th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 15th, 16th, 18th, and it goes on and it goes on as the day is long.
I was here on the 11th. I seen you on the 11th. We had court. And I said, I work at the register, and I explained to my manager that I had to step away from the register to blow into my device. So as soon as they understood that I'm on a case to where I had to step away from the register, then they had allowed it to me because I have 3 hours of window to blow into my device. So I had got that handled, which I told my probation officer as well. So I allowed my manager to understand to where I could keep my job, to where she can move me to a different department to where I won't keep leaving from the register to go blow into my device, so I will not be late.
Not only are you allegedly skipping, not only are you allegedly consuming alcohol, but you also have a prior DWI, felony DWI with a child from a year and a half ago.
Drug test, I passed all my drug tests, so I'm just impossible because I have, and you can go to, and they took my blood test and my doctor's as well too. So I have not consumed any alcohol during my pregnancy or before my pregnancy. And when I stood before you on July 11th, I have not took any alcohol at all. That's the honest truth. And I saw you on the July 11th, and then after that, when I had found out I was pregnant, they took my blood and everything. I have not consumed any liquid of alcohol down my throat.
We have clinicians that evaluate you to determine what the best course of action going forward on this probation is. They've deemed, after doing all their research, that the best way moving forward is to put you into a
This is the turning point. Legally, judges often rely heavily on clinician recommendations, even when the defendant denies wrongdoing. But here's the tension. Treatment is being ordered not as punishment, but as prevention. The problem? For someone pregnant, residential treatment can mean losing housing, employment, and custody. Is this help or harm disguised as help?
Residential treatment program. I like to follow the advice of the clinicians because they know what they're talking about. Not only, are they saying this, but you're also providing us with evidence as to why it's a good idea. You're saying you're not consuming, but I have concrete evidence that you are, and I have dozens of skip tests when you're not supposed to be skipping. I know.
What they say I consume alcohol, because that's the day that I emailed my lawyer that day and I was at work.
It's not a negotiation. I'm just, that's what they're recommending, and I think that it's a good idea, you know?
So that means I go 45 days, I lose my job, I lose my apartment, I lose my kids, might end up having a miscarriage because I'm in there for 45 days for something that I did not do. That's the reason why I'm back, because I have not.
So just the only other thing I could offer is maybe Santa Maria. Have the clinicians considered that? Did they know she was pregnant?
The recommendation was a community residential program followed by social work. So,
They didn't recommend Santa Maria. Did they know she was pregnant?
What's the difference of Santa Maria versus?
It's an outpatient drug residential facility treatment center for pregnant females. It's only pregnant females. She can get a bed there reserved for her, but they have to accept her into the program. It's common in felony with pregnant women, but I don't know what it's like here in misdemeanor if they even offer the Santa Maria Hospital. But it's supposed to help pregnant women.
Are you married?
No.
Who's taking care of the other kids?
Me.
You don't have any other person in your life?
Boyfriend, but I mean.
Okay, so you currently live with your boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got, possession of the apartment, I would imagine, as well. So you're not going to lose your apartment.
Almost in my name, not his.
Okay, I mean, as long as the rent is being paid, but my concern is that you're not consuming alcohol, especially while pregnant, because if you do, you're ensuring a lifelong potential problem with that child. I have evidence here that you're consuming alcohol. I have evidence here that you're refusing to blow into the machine like you're supposed to. And that's why we do these. Recommend.
I'm so sorry.
I know that you don't like it, but I'm sorry.
No, because I can't just stand here and just, I can understand the skill part, but the actually drinking alcohol, I can't stand here. And that's on everything I love. I have not consumed any alcohol since you put me on probation. Since we had this last conversation, I have not put a risk.
To prove to you otherwise.
Germans have alcohol in there. So it's like y'all saying that I actually took a cup. I actually put it to my mouth. I actually drunk the alcohol while I'm pregnant. I can't stand here and let that go by and feel like that's okay, because I knew I have not. And I emailed my probation officer when it happened, when it violated on my device. I'm just messing down. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get him to understand.
I understand that you're upset.
I literally emailed her when the device was violated. When it said violation, I was at work on lunch trying to catch it before 8 o'clock. And that's when it said violation. So I'm trying to figure out, we have hand sanitizer everywhere on the registers. So that's where it came from. It have not come from no alcohol.
It's not hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer doesn't go into the actual tube that you blow into. I mean, I'm sorry if you...
Your Honor, would you consider if she meets the requirements for this Santa Maria outpatient?
Of course.
Would you be able to...
outpatient?
Yes, Your Honor. In light of the fact,
she's been on probation, we've given her the opportunity to do it on her own, and you're not doing it. So that's why we have this now as the alternative. And I always tell everybody, look, I will give you the opportunity to try it yourself. If you're unable to do it, then we're going to do it my way. And I know that you're not going to like it, but that's the reality. The reality is that we don't want you to consume alcohol, especially while you're pregnant. And I've got evidence to the otherwise. And so the only way is to...
This is classic courtroom power dynamics. The judge makes it clear compliance isn't optional, it's mandatory. From a legal standpoint, probation is a privilege, not a right. But ethically, when the evidence is disputed and the consequences are this severe, should there be more room for independent testing or alternatives? What do you think? Fair ruling or system overreach?
Is to do it our way. I know you don't like it, and I'm sorry, but that's the reality.
Your Honor, if I may, can I have the date that you say that she tested positive for?
Yeah, I'll give everything to you. Residential treatment program. I like to follow the advice of the clinicians because they know what they're talking about. Not only are they saying this, but you're also providing us with evidence as to why it's a good idea, You're saying you're not consuming, but I have concrete evidence that you are. If you want more time to take a look at it, just you guys hang tight, go take a look, and we can come back up here and talk. Don't leave. Otherwise, I'm going to issue a warrant.
Yes, sir.
Last name again, James?
Richardson, Judge?
Take a step.
Mr. Richardson? How's jail? Wonderful.
Missing bills, I'm missing life, I'm missing everything, missing my job, work opportunities.
And one of the things, Mr. Richardson, you need to consider that when you're out there in the free world, when you're picking up cases, one of the first things that you should think about, even before you do anything, if I get picked up, if I go to jail, do I have anyone that's going to bond me out? Because when you don't, you wear orange for a very long time. You were on bond for 2 serious assault cases, and now you picked up a 3rd case. This is what happens. Your lawyer's asking me to give you another PR bond. No. It scares me. What are you going to do if we let you out?
I'm working with law enforcement to figure out exactly where
Don't talk about the facts of the case.
I have no interest in talking about the facts of the case. My concern is if we let you out, are you up to no good? That's my concern.
No.
We gave you the opportunity, and now here we are again. So
I'll be doing good. I'll be doing good. They let me out, I'll be doing good. And I have
Judge, he has a job lined up with the Port of Houston. He just wants to start
what
working.
have in your life now, Mr. Richardson?
my grandma, my sister,
Your daughter?
my daughter.
Where's mom and dad?
My mom's in Dallas and my dad lives in Richmond.
Do you have no interest in getting in contact with either of them?
Yes, I do. But I work. I have paying jobs, good paying jobs. And I don't think my dad has a job. Or he is a
Say up.
cop, something like that.
I don't know where he would go if we let him out, but I'm not letting you out on the street. So we need to figure out where you're gonna go. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna be very hard pressed to just give you another PR bond.
He would say he would live with his grandmother.
Where were you living before?
I was living with her, but I spent time at my friend's house.
Okay.
That's not gonna happen. I'm not doing this now. It's not gonna happen. We need to figure out a place that you can go to, that you've got a permanent home to go to, whether it's gonna be grandma, mom, or dad. But friend's house, it's not gonna work. And then I'm gonna tell you, if I do let you out, you're gonna have a whole host of monitors, so I know where you are at all times. You've now picked up your third case. I'm gonna do everything that I can to prevent you from picking up a fourth. Do you understand, Mr. Richardson?
Sir?
Okay, so, start talking around with family members, see who's gonna, who's
Can
able
we
to take
reduce
it.
his bonds at all, Judge?
Of course.
Can we reduce them to 2,500 each at least? I don't know if he'll be able to make that. So it'd be 25. Okay, thank you,
But
Judge.
I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not letting you out on the street to just roam it, because nothing good happens on the street in the middle of the night, and you just roaming it. So if you wanna get out, you gotta find a good place to stay. Grandma, mom, dad, somewhere where it's reliable, that you got a bed, and not just a friend. Do you understand, Mr. Richardson?
I would say a friend, but it was more of a partnership, business partnership. But they didn't hold up on their end at all. So you can, when my grandma could give me a PR bomb because where I work.
I'll let you guys figure it out. I gotta handle a bunch of stuff.
Thank you,
let me
Judge.
know.
Judge, we having a rating?
Subscribe now and comment below. Was the judge's decision fair?